Usman is 31. Joe mentioned the size discrepancy. Kamaru Usman has 2 title fights tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies, 175 perfect scores. Available now for PS. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Mike Bellard. And now, the welterweight championship of freestyle fighter, holding a professional record. 14 wins, 1 loss. By way of Oxley, Nigeria, presenting the number 2, the Nigerian Nightmare. Fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, disputed UFC welterweight Woodley.
Hey gentlemen, you understand the rules you fight under. You listen to me all times, you keep yourself...
Woo! Woo! It all comes down to this. Tyron Woodley, Vegas, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion, and Kamaru Usman. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fight.
Keeping an eye on that big right hand.
Straight to a guillotine attempt in Woodley.
Oh, he doesn't have guard. He doesn't have guard. It's hard to see what he has under the chin. It looks like he's around the face. Doesn't have it at all anymore. He doesn't have his hands clasped together. But it
kind of burns the arm out when you just squeeze like that. So the floor and get it out from underneath so you can wall walk, use the fence. Underneath the chin of Usman.
And Usman keeping pressure on him, wants to scoot it.
Woodley,
it's the one that matters to keep Woodley on the floor. And now that Woodley's got that knee on the floor, he can...
Guys, stay busy, please.
Defense, 97.6% of any fighter in any division in UFC.
Nice knee to the body by Usman.
With Woodley.
Those are good knees to the body there by Usman.
5-minute rounds to decide this UFC welterweight title. Just over 2 minutes.
The line of sight for that right hand. He's always shifted. See how he takes his head to the weak side every time.
12th champ at the University of Missouri. Usman, 3-time deep.
Big right hand by Usman. Keeping Tyron up against the cage.
I like this plan for away a little bit of the power from the right, and you kind of take away some of the timing and the speedily transitions.
There's good body work here by Usman. Good for 5 rounds, like we did with Dos Anjos.
And to be fair, Woodley playing, so they're both kind of playing their game, to be honest.
So Mark Goddard.
What Woodley's good at, he's good at touching you to get you to start reading.
Again, more body work by Usman.
Transitions, tries to switch to a double. Woodley does a good job getting the underhook.
Natural, better sports drink. Grab one today at Circle K.
Okay, get some water. Get some water. Or let's use some hand speed. Okay, and don't forget. And don't forget about
baby boy. Those combos when you just let them go. Don't look for one big result. Throw numbers.
Fighting spirit. Well, we're a guy in the building, Joe.
He is quite...
They want more volume, more forward motion here in round 2.
Yeah, Dean was adamant that wanted him to throw combinations. And the other thing that they were calling for was the leg kicks. The thing about Usman is he can do this all...
Welterweight on the roster with respect, of course, to the champion Woodley, but...
Body.
Yeah, he's closing the distance well by double jab and octagon control. However, this is also Woodley's live end it. So it goes both ways. Usman's making the right game plan, staying high.
Woodley retreats, then he thought about a takedown. Nothing.
Out wrestling Woodley right now. From beginning to end of this match so far, he's been out. Woodley's just flat. Looks like he's a little bit static. Just you can pay now or pay later.
Right.
It's the best of the best. We're finding out now. He's
every step of the way in his UFC career.
And the question was always, we've never seen anyone against Tyron in a fight for the title.
For one of the UFC all-time, that was only the 2nd time he's ever been taken down. And
these coaches said he's waiting too much. So he's always a step behind Usman.
This is just a shockingly good performance by Kamaru Usman so far.
Time for the challenger.
Old school wrestling, they call this the honeymoon ride.
Mark Goddard allowing Usman to work here from...
Yeah, Tyron has got to do something to get out from under. He gets hit with shots.
I like to see Woodley get to a hip. It's not going to be pretty.
The thing is, every time he goes to move his hands, he's eating big in this position. Now Tyron's trying to sneak out the side, but his shins to control Woodley's legs. Very difficult to get. Yeah, this is hard without strikes. It's hard.
Elbow on the other side of his head, so he's keeping it straight and trying to block it. Back flat, Usman, there it is, right there, he gets out.
But still,
Dominant.
amazing round for the challenge.
Maybe a 10-8 given
On the temple, the big shot of the fight right there. Now look, moves into mount, big ground and pound, huge elbow.
Slow start to Michael, man.
Hey, don't go back. Yeah, your guard is up. You have an exposure for 1 minute, then it's done.
round 3. 5 here. The incumbent Tyron Woodley would appear.
Well, he's lost the race so far, but it's a marathon, so we still got another.
Really wants him to move forward. Kamaru ducks under that big right hand. Leg kick as well. There it is. He's got a thunderous leg kick. Again, Kamaru digging with that right hand of the body. I mean, he's working. He's so relentless with that. That is nasty stuff.
Defense.
The length of Usman's causing a lot of. The height is just an issue in this wrestling.
Landed in that recent exchange. 82 already for the Nigerian.
Again, just digging to the body to sap the endurance from Tyron Woodley.
Mark Goddard pretty quick with the.
Usman has dished out so much more punishment so far, with a dominant performance for the challenger so far.
Complete control by Usman. Nice punching on the brakes. And now he's continuing to make adjustments, Usman. He's looking for one big knockout punch, and he's not piecing combinations together. So he's
looking for openings that do not present themselves.
Well, he's looking in order to set up the big punch. He's just looking for one.
Will start to take their toll if and when we get to those championship rounds.
Punches either, they're very hard, and he's hitting the same spot over and over and over.
And he's okay with just squeezing, but I don't know if he's like planning.
For Usman, he's mixed in those shoulder strikes as well.
Woodley, he's not staying as far on the weak side. There it is. He needs to keep his foot moving like that.
But Usman,
nice. It's too strong when Woodley changes levels. And as you said, Joe, Kamaru can do this all day.
Any successful moments in 3 rounds of defending his title.
15 minutes in the can.
Incredible performance.
3-0.
And back you up. Come on, man. We don't work too hard for this. We work way too hard. You can go forward. Get some water.
Listen, you did so great last week.
Underneath with it. He's ducking that right hand. Come underneath with it with the uppercut. All right? But you need
words. He's letting Tyron know he's got to do something.
Easier said than done.
All of it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Woodley looks, he's just waiting too much. They're trying to wake him up. That's what you're hearing. Woke up since the minute of the fight.
I think he was looking for openings in round 1.
There's the uppercut. Just a guillotine, a submission, one big knockout punch. And I go to the decision. That's why Usman's getting so far ahead, and Woodley's just waiting. And
Tyron's not willing to run the race that I'm willing to run. It's been Usman's race.
It's huge for Usman. I mean, over 10 minutes of control time. When you're facing high-level champions, you got to fight them a different way. And Woodley's not doing anything to get up, but the ref will probably stop. Or Woodley's just almost waiting.
I really genuinely hope that I think you should have to earn a stand.
I agree.
I think you should have to stand.
But he's been breaking.
Nice elbow from the top.
Usman goes from controlling the hips to controlling.
Greg Jones wrestling.
He's kind of outdone everything.
Match. He turned it into a cheating wrestling match, and he didn't even have to free strike him in the open.
Now he's smashing him here with his shoulder. Look at that.
Oh, he's down on the numbers, so I'm not sure if he can't counter, if he doesn't have an answer.
It's now to go in this 4th round of a possible 5.
See?
I mean,
what does that mean?
Well, Mark Goddard doesn't know how to wrestle. That's wrestle, and he thinks that's not fighting. There it is.
Elbow. Look at him smiling at him.
Woodley's hurt, guys.
Woodley's in trouble here. Big uppercuts.
To get his respect back, but he can't.
Woodley.
They're both hurting.
For the champion. As he absorbs these power.
Try to get it together last 30 seconds. And he's kept an insane pace in this fight already. So Usman,
this 4th round.
Look at how Tyron's standing there with his legs locked.
For Neil Usman.
Look at him. He is wobbly and hurt.
Fight now. Do you want to win this fight?
Eric Thomas up here. No BS.
Hey, when you were punching combinations.
Kamaru Usman 5 minutes or fewer away.
He's just standing at the end of this round. In my opinion, he's done enough to win the title. 8 rounds. That last round was a 10-8 round.
Woodley definitely knows he's down on the numbers. He definitely knows he's not doing a weight to me. Like he didn't warm up. He wasn't warm. If he does go for the single leg here, he's got to jump to the other side.
Usman doesn't appear fazed by Woodley's arm around that neck.
Big takedown for Kamaru Usman. Getting Von Flue choked here as Kamaru Usman is leaning to the neck of Tyron Woodley. He's got more of those than anybody.
We'll call it the OSP now.
And all he could handle from Kamaru Usman.
Kamaru was
amazing to think that Kamaru Usman only started as MMA fighter in 2012.
Well, and we're seeing that in 7 years of MMA, he's been able to just complete control. It's like he's not really trying.
I just don't think he knows what to do.
He knows in the UFC or Strikeforce had taken Woodley down more than one.
The pace of Usman is just incredible too. I mean, the pace that he's been keeping, he's up in the clinch, everywhere. Great pace. 3 minute.
Yeah.
I agree.
The heavyweight title reign is going to come to an end at the hands of the Nigerian.
There's no way the judges can mess this one up.
You can absolutely call.
I agree.
Well, for Henry Hooft to eventually win a UFC title, he is 18 seconds away from doing just that.
Stagnant through the whole fight, and Usman just stayed ahead, always first.
Keep champ, folks.
Africa unite! Kamaru Usman, the soon-to-be new UFC welterweight champion, here for no surprise to see the emotions.
Talent, a special talent coming into this fight tonight. The big
is a shutout.
This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff. Bold
cuts Woodley, and that was the beginning of the end. From ground and pound, from the mount position, complete control in the mount, a big knee, but Usman just came over the top with elbows and just
absolutely incredible. He will be 10-0 in the UFC. Championship belt, and what a moment between father and daughter. There's a new welterweight king. His name by T-Mobile. Get knockout coverage on a network that rivals the big guys.
Gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. 45 for the winner by unanimous decision in welterweight champion of the world.
That was one of the most spectacular. You were confident coming into this fight. Did you have any idea that you...
Telling them now on your show that can't nobody hang with me. Here in the world, I might not be the best pure wrestler in the world, but when it comes...
Think about that now. The question coming into this fight was how would your performance against a man who many people were saying could possibly...
Yeah, your name is Joe Rogan.
I'm as stunned as you.
Hey, this is a champion that has came in here. They hate you. A lot of people hate on that man. But when you talk about the greatest
fight, what was the game plan? Was there anything at all surprising about
champions? There's so much knowledge in our room. And with these coaches, you got Cami Barzini, you got my jiu-jitsu coach. There's no game plan. We come in here and we work. We do what we do. Like him.
Champion of the world, it was an honor calling your fight. Congratulations.
Just dreamed that I would have a platform like this to be on this stage one day. Here I am, baby. Here I am. Daddy did it. When you go up, I want you to...
It was an honor to call your fight. Thank you, sir. The welterweight champion of the world. I'm here with Tyron Woodley, ladies and gentlemen. Tyron.
Now you feel like it's a bad dream. You want to throw punches, but they won't leave your face. You see the opposite control. He was really heavy on top. So, hats off to him. I have no excuse. I had the title. This is my 5th title defense. I would love to run it back with him.
Back again. Thank you for all the fights, and thank you for a great performance tonight.
UFC 3 play is over 200 of your favorite UFC athletes, and EA Sports UFC is on in Nigeria, South Florida, and beyond. Kamaru
Thank you.